Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nadeem, and today I'm going to start this video by apologizing because I haven't made a vid in a week, and that's due to some part to the fact that I've been pretty busy, but also because I didn't know what videos to make. Right? There's definitely a tier list coming up, but only one banner has come out since the last tier list, so I'm just waiting for maybe another banner to come out and see how those characters pair up and make a tier list from then after talking to some people and seeing what they think. But I couldn't think of anything else, so I've been thinking maybe do character showcases for the characters I have at 5-star, and I'm thinking of doing that to see how that does. And if you guys have any ideas, just let me know for sure. And yeah, so that's gonna transition perfectly into my first point. This game does not have enough content. There's nothing for me to cover as a content creator. And as a player, there's nothing really for me to do. Like, I hop onto this game, go to missions, see what I have to do my dailies, just do those. Usually it takes me about 4 games to do them. Hop on, do 4 games. If I have some free time, do two more because I have the 6 chest things. And that's it. And usually I don't climb, I don't D-rank. Usually I win 2, lose 2. Sometimes I win 3, lose 1. Sometimes I win 3, I lose 3 and win 1. But the point is, I don't really feel like I'm doing much. So God bless the fact that they added events, right? Like Chopper events, Zoro event. Those were fun because they gave me an incentive. But unfortunately, that forced me to play with Chopper and Zoro at 3-star and at 4-star. And let's be real, that's basically throwing. Unfortunately, the game is designed in a way where starring up a character and getting dupes is so important. And as the game develops, more and more and more dupes are going to be required. Mod in the Bounty Hunters Discord mentioned that, hey, do you guys know any game that requires us to have so many dupes? And dupes being so important. So I've been thinking, and I thought, hey, DB Legends. But DB Legends, getting dupes is cool, makes your character more stronger, but doesn't make that big of a difference. If you outskill them, you win, even if they have the same even if they have more stars than you. It's more still about skill. And so I was like, okay, that's the thing. Danmachi required 5 dupes, still not as many as this game, which requires 7 dupes. But I've been thinking, hey, you know what, but in that game, getting a character to +3 is still good enough. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, Naruto Blazing requires dupes, but again, not that important, or not as important. A lot of games require dupes, but it's not that important. And I've been sitting here and I'm just going like, wow, it's just insane. Like, all 4-stars are useless. So I have NL and I have Crocodile. And in fact, I have a lot of 4-stars, but I can't do anything with them. Okay, a butterfly just entered my room. That's fucking weird. But yeah, so I have a Crocodile, I have NL, I have Luffy. So these are some of the 4-stars I have. I've been able to get some of the 3-stars to 4-stars by playing a bit, but I can't do anything with them. Like, what? How am I supposed to compete with this NL and this Crocodile? I can't. But I can only play with these characters, and it's cool that I can play with these characters. But again, like, I'd like to play with the characters I pull, right? I mean, I pull a character, I want to play them. But right now, any character I pull, I can't play them. Oh, nice, a 3-star thing. Also, like, about medals, transferring traits, we don't get any equipments for that, or material. So when we transfer traits, we have to use our gems, which the game doesn't give enough of. And even if you might say, hey, you know what, you have a good amount, and I buy the monthly pack of 5 gems every day, and that's a good deal. That's actually a really good deal. But the thing is, if every time I want to transfer a trait, I need to use my gems. I use 6 for 1 Chopper medal. So if every time I did that, I'll need to use my gems. And the fact that they give us a decent amount, but we need to pull dupes. So it's not enough to pull dupes. And I just sit here and just wonder, like, what is this game thinking? Getting a character to 5-star is pretty hard. And you can't do anything unless they're 5-star, because Shanks and Zoro and now Chopper, most people have at 5-star. And therefore you can't compete with anything lower. Maybe with Aokiji and Akainu you can, but anything else is going to be really tough. Maybe Whitebeard, but since Whitebeard fills the same role as Shanks, it's still probably better to have Shanks. And then even the worst part, this is the worst part, getting a character to 6-star. First, you get an increase of 20 levels from 80 to 100. That's not bad enough. You get an extra ability. That's not even bad enough. You get an extra slot for medals. So you get extra stats from that medal, and you get an extra boost, or potentially 2 or even 3 boosts extra because you got that into that. It's just not fair. No 5-star can beat a 6-star because 6-stars are just unkillable. Just think about having a 6-star Whitebeard in the enemy team. You might as well just quit because you're not going to win that game. He's not going to die. So if he plays in a decent way, you're not going to win. It's just not going to happen. You can't. Because you can't kill him. So he's just going to kill you and you can't kill him. And I just have to sit here and wonder, hello? Hello? The development team of this game, not Bandai. The development team of this game. That's the people I'm addressing. Not the whole of Bandai. I don't care about all of Bandai. I care about the people making this game. What the fuck are you thinking? And the biggest worry I have is that now we're finally starting to evolve. You know, a lot of people are getting 5-stars. So less and less Shanks is being used, and more Akainus and other characters and fun characters are being used. And that's cool. But eventually we will get Shanks to 6-star. Yeah. And when we have Shanks at 6-star, the Zoro we got and the Chopper we just got are going to be useless. And they're already pretty useless at 5-star, like compared to other characters. And so Shanks is going to be what everyone uses, and we're going to go back to the Shanks method, where every team is going to have 4 Shanks versus 4 Shanks unless you're a whale and spend a lot. And the game is kind of inviting people to buy cheap gems because that's kind of the only way you can compete at the highest level. Because when the whales are going to have 6-stars, you're going to need 6-stars. And to compete with that, they're forcing, or not forcing, but they're making it so that people want to buy cheap gems to compete. And that's not how it should be. That's not how a game should be. I don't buy cheap gems, and I won't support the purchase of cheap gems, but people are going to do it. And in this game, the gap between people that buy cheap gems and the people that don't is just going to go bigger and bigger and bigger till it becomes a norm. And if you don't buy cheap gems, you're not in the norm. And I don't want that to happen. And I'm sure the game developers don't want that to happen either. And so I just sit here and wonder, why are they doing this? DB Legends has an amazing system where if you pull dupes, great. Your character's better, but you're still not in a, like, there's no huge advantage you will get that will make you easily one-shot anyone that doesn't have the same amount of dupes. This is the biggest problem I have with this game, is that the meta right now is finally changing, finally shifting away from Shanks, kinda, but then it's just gonna go back to all Shanks, at least at the lower levels, because the higher levels are just gonna be all whales, and everyone's gonna do their own thing there. And I don't want this to be a game for whales. I'm not gonna whale. I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars on this game. That's just not gonna happen. And so this sucks, man. And the rates are pretty low. You know, if all you needed was one of a character, I'd say these rates are fine. With the amount of gems they give us with that monthly pack, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. That means I have, like, right now I can play with a Luffy, I can play with an Enel, I can play with a Crocodile. I don't mind that. And, you know, maybe increase the rates by to 4.5% or even 6% during Bounty Fest. That would be the only suggestion I have. But besides that, that's fine. But we need that many dupes. And dupes are so important that I just can't accept these rates. I just can't. And that's a big part. I know this whole video has been boiled down to that, but that's a huge complaint I have. The game is just going towards a pay-to-win place, which I don't want it to. And more people are going to quit because of that, because people are just going to be frustrated with constantly seeing Shanks and whales, and that's all the game is going to have. And I don't know, I just wonder, like, you know, with games that look promising coming around, like the 7 Deadly Sins game, I just wonder, like, how many One Piece fans are going to stick around to see this game till the first anniversary? And is the first year anniversary what it will take for this game to wake up and say, hey, we're not making the numbers we want to make, maybe we got to do something? But I know that this game has to wake up and make some changes. Add content, make us want to play this game, right? I play Dragalia and I hop in, and, you know, we get announcements from the developers saying, hey, we're doing this, we're thinking of doing this, we're gonna potentially add this, we're just not sure how to do it, and this is new content coming out, and we're gonna have a big update here, big update there. We know what's going on. Look at Langrisser. The developer from time to time will announce things, and, you know, content. There's content. there's things to do, and it doesn't feel not fair. It doesn't feel unfair. Those games feel like, you know what, everyone has an equal chance to be the best player in the game. Here, sure, whales always will have an advantage in every game, but it just feels like you're never going to compete with a whale because there's no skill involved. You could dodge and dodge and dodge and not and dodge and dodge and play way better than that whale, but he's just going to one-shot you. And that's how it is. And that's unfortunate because that's not how you keep a gacha game alive for a long time. And hey, who knows? Maybe that's how. Maybe the whales are just gonna keep it alive forever. But you know, the community is just not gonna stay, and I don't want that to happen. I really want this game to succeed. As a player, as a One Piece fan, because I'm definitely not like gonna catch up in One Piece Treasure Cruise. That's not gonna happen. So I'm playing that game casually, but I want this game to be a game that people play. You know, I wanna have conversations about this game with my friends. And unfortunately, my two friends that did play this game are gone. One of them dipped after like 2 weeks, and the other guy played for a day and was like, "Yeah, this game's not fun." And I'm like, "Oh, so I'm just gonna play this alone. That's fine. It's nice to be alone. You know, no one that I talked to on my friend Boris's Discord plays this game as well, and." Yeah, I just don't know what this game's doing. I just don't know. And so hopefully the game fixes things. I haven't addressed many issues in this game, in this video, sorry, because I just wanted to hit on the major ones. You know, I didn't talk about the fact that there were no friends. No, you cannot play with your friends, which is actually a very big problem. And I haven't touched much on the fact that, you know, maybe a guild system would be good. But, you know, now we're going to things that, you know, the game will have to implement at some point. But right now, I want the base game to be fixed, right? Not having a friend system and not having guild system is definitely inconvenient, but you know, that's something they can add, and we see it in the data file, so hopefully they'll add it soon. But there are the fundamentals of this game are not fine right now. So once they fix that, we can think about nice, you know, quality of life changes, and potentially think about great ideas that other gacha games have and implement them, or maybe even original ideas. But for now, let's fix the basics, and you know, hopefully they do that. And yeah, I know this video has been pretty negative, and I'm not one to make negative vids, but I think like this is really important to be made, and I hope other YouTubers for this game do make videos like this one, pointing out their issues with this game, about the fundamentals, you know, not complaining about how, you know, they don't like the art or something like that, but just the fundamentals of the game. And hopefully, you know, Bandai will see the complaints that the community has and change things. So hopefully this actually helps in any way, you know, maybe raise awareness or whatever. And yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.